ready for this? Oh, come on now. Hit me one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. How y'all doing up here? Y'all getting these notifications, huh? I said, are y'all getting these notifications? Ooh. Oh, yes. Hey, Lisa. What's up, baby girl? Okay. We got Katie in the house. We got Lion in the house. We got JoJo in the house. Hey, JoJo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that gift, JoJo. Girl, we got to talk about these DL rappers. Do y'all remember the time when girl, I can't get my words right. Wendy Williams outing these DL brothers, girl. Let's talk about it. You know, Wendy is going through a lot right now, so let's hashtag and look back in the day of Wendy Williams. Now, I got this from Leah Gordon. Shout out to her. The phone lines are already open, so feel free to call in. And can we please get these likes up? How you doing? How you doing? All right, how y'all doing? What's going on? DJ, stop the beat. DJ, stop the beat. All right, so we are here. And we are here. I thought it would be kind of interesting to hash back on Wendy Williams. You guys know she is iconic. It would never be another Wendy Williams. She is going through a lot right now. We all saw the documentary, Poor Wendy Williams. It was very depressing. It was very sad. A lot of us couldn't even stand to stomach to see that damn documentary. But I want to bring you something that you can stomach, okay? So here it is. My homegirl Leah, she created this little short documentary style that I would love to play and talk to you guys about and gossip with you guys about if y'all don't mind. And let me just get the tone, how y'all feeling up here tonight. Let's get the likes up. How you doing? Hey, how you doing, Nicole? What up, D-Dot? How you doing, baby? All right, yes. Hey, Access, how you doing? What's up, Donna? What is going on? What is going on? Y'all gonna call in tonight? What up, daughter of the Most High? Okay, y'all see I found the topic. And you know what's so interesting? Wendy Williams, she was right, wasn't she? Wasn't she right about Dr. Dre? Honey, they still talking about Dr. Dre is messing around with other men. It ain't nobody business, but honey, we just here to gossip. And come to find out he's been putting paws on all these women. And guess what? She forgot to leave. She left out her husband, didn't she? Okay, because Miss Tasha K outed her husband was sleeping around with other men, honey. Ain't that something? Wendy Williams, she's talking and exposing other men being DL when she got a DL freak right next to her. She got a down low man right next to her. Okay? I don't know. Did you think that's how she knew all this shit? Maybe Kevin was creeping with some of these men. Who knows? But they also said things got so bad where Diddy tried to get her kicked off the radio, honey. They said that Diddy did get her kicked off the radio. Do you guys remember that? Press 1 if y'all remember when Diddy got her kicked out the radio, honey. Okay? Yes. Ooh-wee. Diddy got her kicked out. And Diddy got her... Let me put that. Diddy got her kicked out. Diddy got Wendy fired. Oh, hold on. Because I think y'all forgot. Y'all forgot about that. He got her fired, okay? For exposing the truth. Ooh-wee. Honey, so we want to talk about it. We want you guys to call in and let us know your thoughts on the matter. I'm going to play it and go. And guess what? Tupac. Now, it's been a lot of speculation about this Tupac. You see him in a picture laid up with another man. I don't know, but it has been telltales, you know. And Tupac and Dr. Dre was real close at one point, honey. I don't know, honey. I'm just speculating. All right, so let's play a little bit.
For listening, because although you might think I sit up here and diss and everything like that, I'm just a positive person trying to do a positive thing, trying to have a little bit of fun and make my mark in the world. Thank you very much for listening.
Oh, that was young Wendy Williams. And people tried to say that she couldn't get no man. Honey, she is gorgeous. Okay, I think Wendy Williams, she look good. Maybe she got a big face. Maybe she tall as hell. But she's gorgeous. Ain't she gorgeous, y'all? Look at that smile. That's, you know, she looked just like her son. She looked like her son. And can you imagine, at this age, she was around the same age as her son. Isn't it a day and night as far as the personalities is concerned? It is day and night from her son personality versus hers.
Kiss, really.
Shock jock diva, radio gossip guru, and the biggest mouth in New York are among the names that have been applied to the radio host Wendy Williams. As she branched out into television and publishing, Wendy Williams proclaimed herself as Queen of Media. As of 2007, her syndicated program, The Wendy Williams Experience,
Look at this picture right here. Ain't she gorgeous? Y'all can't tell me she wasn't gorgeous. What press one if she's gorgeous? With her tall self. With her tall self. Big face itself. She's very gorgeous, honey. But this was her back in the day before she had those kids. And I believe this is when she was on them sugar boogers real bad. She was on that Tina Snow. It don't even look like she was on that Tina Snow, honey. But yeah, she was on that Tina Snow. And they are saying she is the media queen. And would you guys agree? Do you guys think that Wendy Williams, she is the media queen when it comes to gossip? All right. Press 5 if you feel like she is the media queen when it comes to gossip. Press 10 if you don't feel that it's true. All right. Let's continue on.
was reaching 12 million listeners per day.
What? 12 million listeners per day? Girl, they not even getting this. They not getting, who's getting 12 million? Shit. They not even getting 1 million a day. 12 million. Girl, what is the formula? Okay. What she doing? So, how you doing? So, you know, she is a hard working woman. You know, so honey, and call in. The phone lines are open. Feel free to call in at any time. We will pick up the phone calls, okay? So feel free to call in.
Throughout her 20-year radio career, Wendy Williams courted controversy. However, her blend of celebrity gossip, fashion, social commentary, and
Got it. Daughter says that she had a lot of miscarriages. That could have broke her down too. That's a lot of hurt. Well, yeah. Well, didn't she have a lot of miscarriages due to her having all that Tina Snow in her body? She had a lot of Tina Snow in her body. And do you think that had something to do with her being on that Sukiana, that Tina Snow? Huh? What do you guys think? Comment, let us know.
romantic advice earned her a broad base of devoted fans. Many have tried to duplicate her approach, but there's only been one to do it like she does. Wendy Williams was born July 18, 1964.
Wow, July 18th, 1964.
From an early
Ooh, 1964. Where my 1964s at, y'all? This is young Wendy Williams. Isn't she adorable? And now, just to look at her now, wow. Did y'all get into it? Let it sink in. This is life. Do you see? Do you see how life is lifing? One day you this person, the next day you this person. Huh? Let's put up some more images because, you know, pictures, it does definitely tells a lot. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Let me put it in the eyes. Let's put in the eye so we can see a difference. Here, this a good one. Wow, this is life. Ain't that life for you? Ain't that life for you? Do you think if I show Wendy Williams her baby picture, do you think that she would know who that is? Press 1 if you feel like she would know who that is. If I show Wendy Williams this baby picture today, will she know who this is? Press 5 if you feel like she would not know who this is, you know? Ain't it funny how times fly? Make you want to cry.
Early age, Williams stood out.
I had to fake confidence until I actually believed it. And unfortunately, that meant being very introspective and missing out on a lot of the things that kids participated in. Like, I've never been to a prom. I don't know what that's like. I was tall and I was overweight, and I was reminded of that by my siblings and my parents every single day.
Oh, that is so harsh. That is so harsh. No wonder why they not getting no money. She was bullied. Wendy was bullied by her family because she was overweight and she was tall. Wendy should have been born now, because when I'm telling you, a lot of tall girls are getting play, a lot of big girls getting play, big backs getting a lot of play, okay? Big backs, big arms, tall girls, big foots. It don't matter, honey. They getting a lot of play. They don't judge like they used to back in the day. So I'm assuming she got judged. Did you hear what she said? Wendy said that her parents and her family always made her feel less than because of her weight and her height and her looks. And she never went to prom. She said, you guys got to fake it till you make it. So I'm going to have to start faking like I'm all that in a bag of chips, okay? I gotta fake it. Hold on, let me see. Hold up. Welcome to the Queen Show, okay? This is the Messy Sweet Spot, the best YouTube gossip show on the nation, baby. You better subscribe. You don't want to miss a beat, okay? How did I do, y'all? Was my confidence up there? Press 5 if my confidence was up there, 6 if I need to work on it some more. Okay, let's keep going on.
One of 3 born children to Thomas and Shirley Williams, she moved.
Okay, so this is the whole family. We got to get into it. Look, this is the whole family. Ain't that nice? Okay, so who's who? Okay, I know that's Wendy with them pigtails. Okay. So next to her with the afro. Damn, do men wear afros anymore? Where the brothers at with the afros? I want a nigga with an afro now, okay? Why don't men wear afros anymore? Y'all not happy from y'all heritage? We need to bring the afros back. Okay, so the Snaggletooth boy, is that Tommy? Is that Tommy, the Snaggletooth boy? And okay, next to him, that looking like the oldest sister? That's the oldest sister, huh?
Moved with her family at the age of 5 from Ashbury Park to the middle class of Ocean Townships, New Jersey, where she spent the rest of her childhood. She told Steve Fisherman of New York Magazine
Did you guys know that she's from Jersey? Did y'all know that she is from Jersey? So keep that in mind. Where my New Jersey at? Do we have any New Jersey people in the house? Do we have any New Jersey people in the house?
2005, I was the thing that did not fit in my family. Alone in her room, Wendy would read the National Enquirer and Dear Abby and watch Divorce Court on television.
And I grew up in the 70s where the Love Boat and Fantasy Island, and I very much got lost in the fantasy of TV and the escapism of radio and the notion that when I graduate from high school, I am never coming back. And when I do, I'll show them.
Her father.
Oh, that is so damn sad. Did y'all hear that? I'm mad. She said, you know, her family mistreated her so bad, y'all. Her friends everybody in her time in New Jersey, they treated her so bad, she ain't never want to go back home. And she said when she go back home, she'll be like, I show them who's boss. Damn, Wendy. Honey, can y'all relate? Press 1 if you can relate to the story. Press 5 if you can't relate. Honey, can I relate? Now, I will say this. I did want to leave my hometown, and I ain't want to never come back. I wanted freedom, okay? Okay, and when I came back, honey, I was going to be a superstar. Hey, hell yeah. I was going to be a superstar when I came back. Shit, I had that mentality. I'm going to show you bitches, too. Hell yeah, bitch. I've always been that bitch, okay? Okay. Okay, you know it. I know it. We know it. Oh my goodness. Make sure y'all like this video. Feel free to call in anytime, all right?
I'll show them.
Her father, Thomas Williams, was a junior high school principal. Her mother, Shirley, also taught school. At the outest, Wendy says that she spoke too loud and too fast and too much, a characteristic that was a sharp contrast to her older sister.
Got it. So when she was young, she talked too loud. She was a loud talker, and she was a fast talker, which she still is today. She is still loud, and she is still fast talking. I'm not getting a notification when you go live. Trey, I'm so sad. Can you please report them, Trey? Trey, can you please report YouTube and say, listen, I'm not getting my notifications from the Messy Sweet Spot. Please, y'all. Y'all, and Trey, if you are subscribed, make sure y'all have subscribed and hit that notification bell so you guys get all of my notifications. YouTube told me that some of y'all not even subscribed. YouTube told me that some of y'all are subscribed, but you guys did not hit the notification bell to get all notifications, okay? Let's go.
Who was more book smart. Wendy, on the other hand, said she wasn't an academic wonder. She considered her.
So people are saying in the comment section, her upbringing being so harsh makes people harshless. So, you know, Wendy Williams being a shady, narcissist, heartless individual, it all started from somewhere. She was not born like that, but because of her family and society discriminated against her because of her height and her weight and her looks, it caused her to be a harsh person, you know? So I can imagine why she felt stuck up and why she felt like she's arrogant and above everybody else. Because if she was just poor Wendy, y'all look down on her, you know? So she had to make you know it. You got to make these bitches know it. Oh, I need to make a shirt. I'll make you know it. Oh, y'all like that? What about a fan? I'll make you know it. I would add, bitch. Okay, but I ain't going to do it. I'll make you know it, bitch. Okay?
Herself to be a big girl who, by 6th grade, already stood 5'7" and wore a size 11 shoe.
Whoa. A size 11 shoe in the 6th grade? Damn. They already make fun of grown women with big ass feet. 11 foot, okay? Listen. Ain't nothing wrong with them big ass feet, okay? They help you to walk. God gave you them feet. If somebody started cracking on your feet, God did this. Are you really joking on God's creation? Okay, God give me these big ass feet. Okay. This is God's made, honey. This is God's will. So don't you talk about it now.
I wasn't fat. I was Zoftic. I was only fat to my parents and to these stupid boys in my stupid town where I was growing up, where, you know, perhaps a Zoftic woman is not the ideal beauty.
With her parents pushing her.
I told you she was born in the wrong time because now they love Amazon women. You know, they love
Wendy became involved.
Some Amazon women. Girl, we got the phone lines. Come on, y'all. Call in. Y'all know I love my phone calls. Calling from 804. You're live on the air at the Messy Sweet Spot, the best YouTube channel on the planet. What's your thoughts about this?
Hey, Gigi, it's Silk Queen. So
how you doing, Short Queen?
Hey.
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 But look, okay, as far as when it comes to Wendy, I mean, I'm not a all the way 100% fan, but I know Wendy from way back in the days from when I was in high school when she was on, in New York on the podcast as far as like, the radio and things like that. I remember all of that, and she always had all the tea. You know what I'm saying? Wendy knows a lot of juice. I mean, she might be kind of like people always talk about Jaguar and things like that, but Wendy knows a lot of things. So I feel like now that everything has happened with her health and all the publicity, I really feel for her because really what she was doing was embarking on her endeavors as far as her career, but she was really thorough with the streets, and everybody was cool with Wendy when it came to that. So, right now, I feel for her because when you're going through like the dementia stages and all the health issues that she has, it's really like heartfelt because we don't know what our demise is going to be when it comes to our health, when it comes to certain things. It don't have to be like, oh, because she did this or she said that, as far as things that go on in the world and things like that, or with these celebrities. People like, she got the backlash on, she kind of like, like everybody just kind of bashing her because she knows so much things and put it out there.
Yeah,
so
but I would say this, 804. When you get into the gossip world, you're going to get bashed. Nobody wants a gossiper. Okay, they will stone you in different countries if you run in your mouth like she did. Only in certain parts of the world in America where you have that freedom and that liberty to run that mouth. But there are going to be consequences. Did she do her job great? Yes, but her job is not likable, and for good reason. Her job is not
do you feel like her job cost her her health, though?
Huh?
Do you feel like her job cost her health?
Yes,
because of
her
everything
job
that, like,
is a part of it because she needs to do that cocaine, that Tina Snow, to do the job for all those years. She needed
That's
something
to
help her.
But you know what? I'm trying
How
to
you
figure
gonna
out
talk
where that
over
even
me?
come from.
How you gonna talk over me though? When you talking, I let you talk. You talking
I'm
over
drinking
me?
this wine, girl. Excuse me, Gigi. You know I don't like nobody even talk over you when they call in, so I'm gonna be quiet.
You
Go
talking
ahead.
over me, okay? And I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead,
have it. You hear me? I'm sick.
Okay, baby, go
I
ahead.
am sick of this.
We're not doing that tonight.
Oh God! Oh God!
Don't cry, Gigi.
I can't help
so,
it. It's the disrespect for me. Okay, I'm just joking.
But look, okay, but back to Wendy. I mean, this is kind of major for the platform of talk radio and just for publicity of how remember Ricky Lake and all the remember all those talk shows and things like that. Like she brought it from the radio to her own platform. That's major. For all these years. So,
yeah, that's great.
Look,
what you
she's
did. Hold
vet
on.
for real.
Hold on. Let me
So
put
really,
you on
for real,
pause.
everybody needs to give their hats up to Wendy.
Pause. Look, pause. Now, BB Boo, let me tell you something. They gonna say the bloggers are doing the same shit Wendy was doing. People are a fucking trip. They are doing the same shit that Wendy is doing. And they probably gonna follow the same fate as Wendy was doing. If they go as hard as Wendy, shit. What do you think? Okay, so just because I say that about Wendy, that applies to my ass too. I gossip, shit. I don't want to be fresh news, but shit, I had karma come my way with this gossip shit, okay? And it only happened because I sit up here and gossip. When I sit up here and gossip, I put a target on my back. Do you understand that? Okay? And the more popular I become...
But you do it in a smart way, though. She don't be giving no F's about it.
Well,
like,
if you don't...
Smart way.
There you go, over-talking me.
You wasn't really saying people's names properly. You were, like, kind of curving me. And I love that. I was like, yo, Gigi doing it the smart way.
You stay over-talking me. There you go.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. You
There
wanted me
you
to
go.
call in, Gigi? I've been trying to call in.
Well, you know, I love talking to you, but I like to be listened to now. Now, I
Oh
will
yes,
say
ma'am. Go
this.
ahead.
The more dangerous you get and the more salacious, the more popular and success that you become. I did not want to be that successful when it comes to blogging because if you
Right.
have listened to my commentary, I've always felt a negative way about even gossiping about people, about exposing people. I've never wanted to be the one that got the first exclusive on somebody to expose it. It's not even better that I do second and fourth and fifth dibs, you know? But I do it, you know? So do I feel great about the shit that I do? Gossiping about people? No, not all the time, but I just gotta ignore how I feel and just keep doing it.
Right.
And God damn it, look, I have karma, I have bad shit that come from it, and it's what I signed up for, so I can't get mad at it. And let the chips fall where they go, I guess. Shit, I don't know if I should put my foot more on the
No, Gigi,
gas
we gotta
or
save
take it
her
off.
because we need Wendy.
What do you mean?
You don't think we need Wendy?
I don't get it. What do you mean? We got Wendy. Wendy is not going anywhere. Wendy will always be
No.
here.
I'm talking about Wendy that, hey, how you doing, Wendy? Not that one. Not this one.
Well,
That's
okay.
the Wendy that I miss.
Okay.
I wish we could bring that back. But,
Okay.
I know her health and everything has a lot to do with it and everything. And it's a lot. The
all right, well, let me break it
dementia
down.
does not go.
Let me break it. Let me break it down. Now, this the ticket. Now, would you get a fresh new Wendy like back in the day? No, those days are over. However, when Wendy Williams dies, Wendy Williams will always be here. She will forever be here, okay? Her name, her legacy, her spirit, her life will go on. It's many people out here that are bloggers that you see Wendy Williams is in them. So Wendy Williams, she will always live on. Okay, she will always be here. Now she's not going her time is done when it comes to producing more work, but Wendy Williams, the brand, the experience is all throughout the world.
All right. Well, let's talk about where she is now and her health and how like y'all was talking about it earlier as far as like who's gonna take over things and things like that. And I was feeling like her son, but I agree, her son is not at the age of the maturity to do that. But with the help of the grandma, her mom, I mean, I don't know what that lady is about, but
her mom is dead.
maybe. Well, who does she have besides? Okay, I don't know that part. My bad. I don't know that part. Like, who besides her maternal parents?
She don't have that many people, sweetheart, okay? That's why that guardian is over it, okay? She don't got that many people. She lived a lonely life. It's lonely when you at the top. Didn't Nicki Minaj say that? Didn't Nicki say that? So when you get at the top, it's real lonely, okay? But I'm going thank you for calling, baby. I'm going to let you go right now. Calling from 318, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. Okay, what's your thoughts about this?
Thank you for letting me speak.
Yes, always.
Hey, I was just listening in, and my opinion on the situation.
Tell it.
Her family did they kind of made themselves look a little bad or whatever because the niece came in, she was crying, talking about Wendy didn't have any groceries, and she didn't even take the time to go get her any groceries. That's the part I didn't like about the documentary. But as far as somebody being able to take over her as her guardian, they already done eliminated the son. So the only person left, really, I think they could try that again. the son, because her money being spent regardless. They not letting her stay in that facility for free.
Mhm.
And the guardianship, they getting paid regardless of what. And she has said time and time again that that's what she worked for, her son. It is what it is. Money getting spent regardless. They sold that house in New York for her to get put up in that facility. So
Are you there?
I don't know. Yes, ma'am. What are your
Okay.
thoughts?
About what exactly?
Just going back to the son, I know that he's young, but yet and still, that is her son. And if not her son, then possibly her brother, and then
She don't even
her
like her
sister.
brother. She don't even like her brother.
Yeah, okay.
And her son is too young to be that. First, it's not fair to him. He's 21. He still don't even know who he is, and you can see
Well, we
in
know
that
it's gonna be a
mindset.
shared
Hold on,
responsibility.
are you over talking me?
I'm sorry. I heard y'all getting into it on the last call.
Are you over talking me? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Yes, your ass was. Okay. No, but but he is 21 years old. He is irresponsible when it comes to that. I think that at a certain age, if Wendy here is alive or gone, she should have money dropped into his account as he aged throughout the years. But he's young. That's a lot of stress and tension on a person of that caliber. And he's not even. I can understand if he was 21 and he was very mature for his age and had a lot of responsibility and discipline, but you can tell he lacks all that. Kevin did not instill in him those qualities, and therefore people will take advantage of Kevin, her son, and bankrupt her. She wouldn't have no money in the bank by next year. Okay, they spending millions a
What
year,
about the?
millions a goddamn month. Go ahead.
Oh wow. What about the sister? Because her thing was the guardian brought it up to her, but it kind of caught her
Well,
off guard, I guess.
Kevin came out today and said that the sister has already been reportedly trying to steal millions of dollars from Wendy in the past. Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Ooh, Lord, that's a lot. I don't know. Wendy is her daddy certainly can't do it because he up in age. I mean, he did seem like he's all the way there and everything, but and still with his age again.
Well,
the
if
age
you don't
factor.
remember, she didn't even come see her daddy for the birthday for a while. And that man kept on asking her, "Can you please, the brother, can you please remember when he was exposing her? You didn't even come see daddy." So it's been a lot. And if you look at this documentary I'm talking about, they treated her bad. Do you understand that? She got treated by her family real bad.
Why didn't she go see her daddy for his birthday? What was going on with that?
You're going to have to ask her, but she ain't in right frame of mind to tell you, so she won't know. But we do know as she was young and as coming up, they didn't like her, okay? They always looked down on her. She felt like she had something to prove, and she did it with the radio.
I got that impression from the documentary.
That's why she clung so close to Kevin, because hell, she didn't have that family. When you got good family like that you feel like always going to be there, you don't feel desperate to be clinging on to a man because you've already had that father figure establishment. And you always know that, but it don't seem like Wendy and her father are tight father and daughter. They don't have that tight relationship, and it shows. It reminds me of Monique, because if you know Monique, she don't have a tight relationship with her father, but that's why she cling to her daddy, which is her husband, as her father as well.
Right.
A lot of industry women, they're definitely broken and career driven, and that's what it is.
It is what it is, but either way, she gonna have to pay. Them folks ain't up in that facility doing that out of kindness of their heart. After her money run out, then they gonna get all our money that they collect in taxes and pay for her stay.
Yeah,
But
but they
either
say
way,
she got so much money it would never go out. Like she's good, because she don't want for much. She's not in the right frame of mind. She's not overspending. All she does is living and I guess taking her medications. But when it comes to the family, they're gonna
hmm
take her money and overspend it on lavish things. But Wendy Williams, she has
okay.
no need for really a lot of lavish things. She don't even know what the hell an Oscar is.
I seen that. At first when the document first came on, I was like, well, she might be all right. But as it went on, you could tell at certain places off in the documentary, she goes out and then she come back to herself.
And don't
But
forget that this is all stage. So the good parts, I feel like, they edit the good, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just spend time
hmm
with Wendy for a good couple of hours, I think it would be so apparent.
right. Because her niece was just crying, crying, but I couldn't, for the life of me, understand you crying because ain't no groceries in the refrigerator, and you talking about it's evident that something's wrong. Why wouldn't you take the time to go grocery shopping for your favorite auntie? And then, I mean, it was just a lot, like you say, to take in her being so beloved like she is by everyone. But yet still, the way you explain it, she in the facility, they not overspending, so. She in the best place, rest up.
Yeah,
If she
rest
get her
up.
somewhere she can do part time once a week or once a month to make her feel good, that would be good for her.
Yeah.
But giving her that false hope of wanting to come back in and thinking she gonna do it full time, she's definitely not there. Not at all.
And you know what else it
So
is? It is this. It's like I it's messed up because that's our money. You know, they know that she about to lose her mind. They know that she's gonna forget them. Do you get that? She's not gonna know who that niece is come soon. She not even
mhm.
gonna recognize her goddamn son come soon. So they in a
Right.
rush to get that damn money now. Come on now. Come on. Give me that goddamn money. Where that money gonna go?
Well,
They are in a rush to
it's
get
gonna
that
go
money.
to her son. It automatic. If anything happens to her when it's all said and done, that's the only place it's
That's what she
supposed to go.
said. And that's what she said. She want all her money to go to her son.
Yeah, but in the meantime, in between time, make sure she don't run out. Be able to survive to get there. So,
Well,
I'm glad we talking about it.
she been surviving without her money. Was when Wendy was rich and on the internet and shows, was she giving the niece tuition or money or something?
She been taking care of her family, like you say. That guardianship gonna keep her where she'll be able to sustain herself for the rest of her life. Cause she on by herself, just watching the documentary. She lavish by herself, And then when we get around our loved ones, we like to be in celebration mode. So her being, like you say, being in that facility, that's the best place for her. And then if they can, any way they can, just let her do something once a month or something. She love the TV.
Yeah.
And being famous. Something to make her feel good. I wouldn't mind seeing her, you know. But that's all I got to say about it. I'm glad we're having this conversation because initially watching the documentary, I was like, no, she could do it. And then towards the end, I was like, dang, I don't know. It just makes you just really sit back and think about the situation
Yeah, I
and take
think
it
that.
all in for what it is and not just remain in that place where you want to just be hopeful and see things for what you would like for them to be. Just, it is what it is.
Yeah, if you was in that position, would you want us looking at you?
I don't know. That's just thinking about it, flash forward. I mean, if I'm up to it, not every time you look around, but it's this old lady that used to be on. I can't even think of her name. I can't think of her name right now, but she used to always come on YouTube and her family would have her, doing little skits or whatever, showing up on YouTube, and I enjoyed it. She liked it, her frappes or some another.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And I enjoy watching her. I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
is what it is.
she
I
was
mean, you
she
don't stop
did.
living and stop enjoying just because life happens. It's gonna happen to us all one day, one way or another. They say once an adult, twice a child. So,
But okay, now when we put your face up here, don't get mad when they start roasting and talking shit about you. This is still
okay.
this still the public, so you
Yeah.
can't play both. Well, I want to put myself out there, but I want y'all to feel sad for me because I'm sick. That's your sickness. We don't care for your sickness like you do.
I don't know. That's Whitney. She want to be on TV, and if she have her good days and where she can fill a slot a few minutes and doing all right, let her have her way. But if not, then like you say, she needs to sit down somewhere
Nah, nah,
and get
nah.
on out the way.
That's just like a diabetic. You know you don't supposed to eat that sugar, but if you feeling up to it, eat that chocolate. But if you ain't feeling up, no, because that's stress. Working is stress. If she see these comments,
Yeah,
it can stress her out and cause and trigger shit. She's already emotional. She's crying every 5 minutes. Why would you want to
yeah.
put
She
her
got
out
triggered when
there?
she ran off and did that.
Why would you want to put her
Call
out there
herself
in the
going.
press? And then the white press gonna eat her ass up, and then y'all gonna get mad at that.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned and during that documentary, when she went and did that, tried to do that pitch with her assistant, her publicist, and came back, and things didn't work out like she wanted. She kind of took a dive then. So
Yeah, because you playing with her, you get her feelings up to let her down. That's heartbreak. That's heartbreak all over again. That's another Kevin. Why did she drink in the first place? Because Kevin, he did the unexpected and she fell down emotionally and triggered her to drink. So you cannot play with people's emotions. And being on the social media, it is an emotional roller coaster. It is not for the weak. It
it
is
is.
not for,
It is.
people that can't handle that. And
Well,
Wendy
I was
Williams,
just hoping.
she has a bad reputation. So nobody is going to feel sorry for her. She did too much harm to so many people. She's in a gossip world. That's the worst um, market you can be in. It's like being on World Star. It's like being a part of the baddies. Okay? It's horrible.
Yeah. Well, I was just hoping like if they could strike a balance in that, where she come out have her moment maybe once a month, twice a month, or something like that that she can look forward to,
I,
instead of trying to give her a whole pie, give her a slice of the pie.
I think that's kind of selfish because you know that's just more catering to people entertainment. She cannot offer what she used to. People are gonna nobody wanna be sad and depressed. When you see her, it's sad and depression. It's in her eyes. She's not well. When she tries, it look like she's drunk. Them big eyes
Okay.
is it's distracting. You want her to be a meme out here? Everybody bucking their goddamn eyes. That's what you want to tarnish her brand into a buck eye emoji.
Oh Lord. Well,
Protect your queen. Protect your queen. If she is your queen, why aren't you protecting your queen?
just trying to strike a balance in that, give what she want, and
She's not in a
I
right
enjoy.
frame of mind to say what she wants. If she was in her right frame of mind, she would not want this. She's not there. If she wants to jump off the roof, are you going to give her what she wants?
I ain't gonna let her.
Well, you just
I
give her
ain't
what
gonna
you
let her
want.
jump on me.
Give her what she want. Give her what she want. Wendy say, no, I
No,
want to jump.
no,
I want to
no.
jump. Give her what she want. Wendy say, I want to drink. Give her what she want. Give her what she want. You an enabler.
Not that, but I mean,
You just said give her what she
I
want.
would give. Well, I know some people drink well until they get ready to leave out
Oh
of here.
my
A drink every now
God.
and again
Oh
ain't
my
gonna kill
God.
them. That's
Let's
when you overdo it.
No,
That's when the
no,
problem
no.
comes in.
She don't need to be having no alcohol at all. She's not in the right mindset. She cannot consent to that.
In other words, she don't drunk enough already to last her a lifetime.
She's like a child. She's childlike. You don't give a
Yeah.
child alcohol because they begging for alcohol. If Wendy Williams said, "Let me
Oh
drive,"
no.
are you gonna let her drive?
Oh no.
Are you gonna give her the keys
No.
so she can drive? Why not? That's what she want.
No, ma'am.
Give her what she want. Let her drive.
Well, you done made up your mind. You want when to be gone on off into retirement and just sit on the porch and swing and watch everybody else do their thing. So
I want her brand and her legacy to stay, because that's her business.
okay,
And I know that she cares
right,
about her legacy. Okay?
right.
In her frame of mind, she cares about her legacy.
You
So
right.
that's what she would want. She's not in her right frame of mind. So some of y'all would just give her a key to the Bentley, say, go ahead. Now she'll drive.
No man.
Yeah, they would. They'd be like, look at, she's driving fine. Yeah, until she get to that third red light and she thought it was a green light. Until she get in the middle and she just, like, she don't know where she at. Come on. She's she's not there.
She not. And like I say, with her even having a slot to look forward to, she may or may not be able to show up for that. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I appreciate you, boo. I'm going to let you go.
I enjoyed you.
I enjoyed you, too. You better call me back. All right. So let's continue here. Feel free to call in.
In many extracurricular activities, she became a Girl Scout, played the clarinet in the marching band, and she also competed on her high school's swimming team.
I was only one of 4 Blacks in my graduating class from high school. So I did not have a whole lot of Black experiences going to school, but my parents, being the perfect people that they were, always made sure that we were accustomed to our own culture as well. I'm not.
All right. So you heard that. That's where she's so articulate. She was raised, I guess, in a proper setting. She was only a few Black people in her school. She was not raised with a whole bunch of Black people. And yes, she does great when it comes to Black celebrity news. Okay.
Not upset with how I grew up. It was perfect. It was perfect. But perfection is also an illusion. And so when it came time for me to get out in the world and figure things out on my own, I had a lot of catching up to do.
When it came to
How do you think her son? Do you think her son got a lot of catching up to do? You know, he's 21, and his mom was, young doing this, and she already had, she had that go-getter attitude. She was there, but her son seemed like he definitely lacks that.
select a college, she followed her sister's footsteps and relocated to Boston to attend Northeastern University. At that time, she said the best thing that could have happened to her was finding a microphone. She began her career by reading the news on the college radio station. One day, the disc jockey didn't show up, and Wendy got her chance.
Loved radio. People who did it: Harry Harrison, Dan Ingram, Cleo, yes, Frankie Crocker, Al Bandero. They all sounded like they had such cool, fabulous lives. They talk about the parties they were going to, and Donna Summers is coming to town, and they'd be at this restaurant and that restaurant. I said, I want to be cool too. There were no women that I could compare what I wanted to be to at that time, because women were soft demeanors. They did overnights. They did The Quiet Storm and shows like this. And my personality definitely isn't this.
Some afternoons, she would take the train to New York just to hear her favorite disc jockeys. She then started to intern in Boston, where she plotted on how to get a morning DJ's attention. Wendy was so determined she would wake up at 3 a.m.
Wow. She was determined. Look at her. Look at Wendy. Ain't life lifing? Feel free to call in if you guys want to. Wow, look at Wendy. They don't even look like the same person, do they? They don't even look like the same person.
So she could make it to the station before the morning show would start at 5:30 a.m. Very soon, that determination paid off. The studio had her on air, reviewing the evening's television program. Eventually, when she graduated in 1986 with a degree in communications and a minor in journalism, Wendy began a career in radio.
Did you guys go to college?
No,
You finished?
never.
For a year, you never finished. Oh. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't think any of us really need college, to do what we're doing. But I did go to college for 4 years because I heard the parties were great, and they were. But I went to Northeastern University in Boston. And a lot of people say that it sounds like I'm having a lot of fun here on the radio, and I am. Because let me tell you something. I sleep every day. Like twice a week, I sleep 12 hours. Okay? I do.
But her friends and family were horrified that she would even take such a low-paying job in such a far place. However, she saw it as the first step in her career.
Wow. So she said when she first got into radio, her family was not happy for her because it was a low-paying job. They probably see her as like, this is the illusion job, girl. Get a real job. Become a doctor. Become a lawyer, Wendy. Become something. But she wanted to do this. She wanted to follow her dreams, and look, she was amazing at it. Follow your dreams, y'all. Follow your dreams.
I got my own job. I found it in the back of a radio trade magazine. I applied to several places, and there was nobody to help me. I don't come from people who know anything about media. And I got it at WVIS, FM 106 in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. I got the job sight unseen. My acceptance letter had more misspelled words than...
Is it weird, or is it just me? That when her son talk and when she talk, it is so far away. It's like night and day. Man. But they say she always wanted to have a daughter. I wonder if she had a daughter, would she have sound like Wendy? Will we have a little Wendy on our hands?
A first grader in a sixth grade spelling bee. I never showed the letter to my parents because they would have definitely told me, do not take the job. Who are these idiots?
Because they were thinking you should get a job in New York or New Jersey.
They were thinking that I should get a job somewhere in the mainland, first of all, and that my boss should at least know how to conjugate verbs without dangling participles and ending sentences with prepositions. Oh, by the way, with no punctuation. But I took the job and I went. And I was there for about maybe 6 or 8 months. At that time, minimum wage was $3.75 an hour. And I was very poor, but I was happy. I've never...
Aw, Wendy didn't care about that money starting out. She said $3.75 an hour, and she was happy. Her son could not do that, huh? Her cousin family couldn't do that. $3.75, that's what she started off with. Did you guys know that? She started off with $3.75 an hour on the radio, but she was so happy.
Never been motivated by money, even though I didn't come from money. I'm motivated by quality of life. So I was there for, 6 or 8 months, and I knew that I wasn't going to leave the island.
So that don't even sound like Wendy for paying $100K this and $50K that. Wendy, long as I've known her, she was never showing off like I need a big Mercedes, I need this, or she need a jet, she need to fly off here. She was never that gaudy. Do you guys remember Wendy like really caring about money and showboating around and wanted the luxury lifestyle? Press 1 if that's what you remember her as. Press 4 if you do not remember her as that. I don't remember her as that.
Until I had another job.
and after less than 1 year, she was able to be stationed in Washington, D.C. While she was in Washington, she decided to work at 2 different stations. This led her to commute from New York and Washington.
I got a job from Kathy Hughes at WOL. She now heads up
TV1.
TV1. Miss Hughes at that time was the morning personality at her very own radio station, her first one, WO.
Well, they talking about the slave pay. They said $3.75. Didn't we come a long way? Now minimum pay is what, $15, $17? Wow, y'all came a long way. $3.75 to $17, $15. Ooh. See, the people in the 80s or the 70s, they would really appreciate today's time with the minimum wage. Y'all so ungrateful.
Well, in Washington, D.C. It was located at 4th and H. I worked for Miss Hughes for about 8 months, and I got a weekend gig in New York. So I would do weekdays at WOL in Washington and drive up on Fridays after my shift, which would end at 7 o'clock, and I'd be on all weekend long over in Queens. That's where the radio station was located. And then I would drive back to D.C., and I would never even stop at my parents' house, never had time for friends, because everybody was kind of not understanding my dream and kind of laughing at me or something, or trying to, or, you know, my friends were like real immature and stupid. And
wow, did y'all hear that? So in the beginning, she had it really tough because nobody believed in her. They thought she was a joke, and she didn't even want to share her dreams with her own family. So even starting off, she was not close with her family because nobody believed in her. So how dare y'all want to come in when it's late in the game and get a piece of pie now? Y'all didn't support this girl. Y'all didn't uplift her. She didn't have a safe space in order to express her dreams and what she wanted to do.
wanting to party and hang out, and I'm on a path, and my parents were very, oh, do you want something to eat? What is this crazy thing you're doing called radio? I would sleep in my Subaru. They gave me a Subaru for college graduation. And I would sleep in my car at every rest stop between New York and Washington, D.C. to block out the noise of people
telling you can't do it.
Right. And I would take a bird bath in the bathroom. I'd be woken up by the man sweeping next to my Subaru looking at me because I'm like the crazy, girl and I had a baby shade without a baby.
When I tell you, people like her, Oprah and Tyler Perry, don't they have some rough beginnings? She got to take bird baths. Tyler Perry sleeping in his car, and Oprah came from poverty. I don't know about y'all, but it definitely seemed like, when you don't have much, you are grinding much harder. It seemed like these kids that got everything handed to them, girl, they ain't worth crap, are they? They ain't worth a damn. Okay, they so lazy, entitled, and don't want to do nothing.
Pull the baby shade down, and that was my life for about 2 months. I was going back and forth. When I finally went to Miss Hughes to give my 2-week notice, her program director at that time, a woman by the name of Diana Williams, fired me.
This was the beginning of a long and brilliant career for her. Wendy soon morphed into a radio personality telling stories and gossiping about intimate lives of rap stars.
Carol Ford, Jeff Fox and Ken Webb in the morning, Yvonne Mobley, Red Alert, Prince Kalunda, me, Wendy Williams, Bob Slade, Ann Tripp, and Joe Bragg, Bobby Gales, Chris Welsh, Milton McLean, Dennis. They're in the
Kiss News team.
Department. The Kiss News, just everybody, Joe the people, Bragg. Everybody behind the scenes. Charles Warfield, Toya Beasley. It's the people, Sam.
The people that make the difference.
The people. Now the people in Harlem, we love you. The people in Brooklyn, we love you. Okay? Everybody love you.
The following year, her evening show hit #1 in the ratings, but her gossip started to catch up to her.
Yo, what you gotta say about Pac? How was Tupac? What do you have to say? About $10,000 about Jenny Craig and all that. What about the scandal, baby?
No scandal.
Word, we know about this scandal.
Wendy, why do you diss people?
Oh, Ralph, let me tell you something. I heard something about you. If you turn off the camera, I'll tell you exactly what it is.
In 1993, Wendy was accused of making remarks that transformed a public dispute between rap groups into a public feud. Concerned for her safety, Wendy stopped going to hip-hop events, but she made a...
I guess, honey, she had to start shit and drama to get her name out there, and that's how she became known to be Messy Wendy. You know, and that's how it is. The more messy you become, the more famous you are. Ain't that something? Some people are saying her voice sounds different, but this is her now. Her skin look different too, don't she? She look brown skin here, right? She look real light here. You know, maybe it's that disease she got that makes her lighter. I'm not sure. Maybe she just don't be in the sun anymore. But yeah, we are talking about the state affairs of Wendy Williams. Okay. Uh, they said the video music box. Uh huh.
System of moles. She had friends, listeners, hotel and airport workers to keep her in the know. In 1995, while working at hip hop station Hot 97, Wendy allegedly repeated rumors that rapper Tupac had been touched in prison. In his
Didn't I tell you? Did y'all hear about Tupac being touched in prison?
song Why You Turn on Me, released after his death in 1996, it was alleged that the rapper threw shots at her. She had many controversial years, including being fired at Hot 97 in 1998. However, the
Do y'all think Tupac was touched in prison? Press 1 if you feel like he was touched in prison. Press 5 if you don't feel like he was touched in prison. So, yeah, she came out, she said Tupac been touched in prison. And you know what that means. You know what that means.
Circumstances of Wendy's firing were disputed. The station claimed she was fired fighting with a coworker and outing gay rap musicians on her website.
You said Dr. Dre was gay. Do you still, according to what we were reading this morning, do you still?
Is that what I said?
He's living a lie. He's living a lie.
Is that
Dr.
what I
Dre is
said?
living a lie.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I stand by what I say, but I don't believe that's what I said.
Wendy blamed hip-hop mogul Sean Combs.
What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that Dr. Dre is gay? I mean, there's still rumors circling around, but they are saying that she was known to out a lot of rappers out here in the DL game.
Puffy for her firing.
Puff made a phone call. This is his word verbatim. If that is on the radio station when I get back in New York, ain't nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know are gonna ever do business with y'all again. Yo, when we got off the plane, Wendy was in Philly. But he had some power. He had some people in some high places.
Although her fans staged a protest and Wendy took the station to court, she continued to do her and moved up in radio while continuing to ruffle many feathers.
This Ask Wendy book is the latest project, and it's based on letters that Wendy watchers have sent me. It was an easy book to write because it was written by you.
All right, so feel free to call in, you guys. Where is Wendy? Wendy pass catches up to her. Expose DL Zesty rappers. All right, let me put that up there.
And you, the head diva.
The chapters are divided into kids drama, parents that are too permissive. You know, you're a parent for a reason. You're not supposed to be called by your first name by kids. That is beyond me. Online drama, workplace drama. A lot of women believe that all men are either gay, in jail, or married.
And this is not true, as Ask Wendy Williams.
In her book.
Damn, have anything changed? She said back then, and that was what, back in the 60s, 70s, a lot of black women felt that all black men were gay. What'd she say? Gay? All I remember is the gay. She said all black men was either gay, in prison, or what else? Look, hold on, let me go back. Let me go back.
A lot of women believe that all men are either gay, in jail, or married.
And
okay, gay, in jail, or married. Do you think that's true? Do you think people still feel that way? Press 1 if you feel like people still feel like all black men are either gay, married, or in jail. Press 5 if things have changed. People do not feel that way anymore. Comment, let me know, okay?
This is not true, as Ask Wendy Williams.
In her book, The Wendy Williams Experience, she wrote, "Scandals, gossip, rumors, we love it all. We love it because it takes us out of our own reality. Nothing was off limits to Wendy, but two interviews in particular took her to the top." After a 2003 interview with Judge Mathis, Wendy was hit with a gag order, preventing her from ever rebroadcasting or discussing the interview.
Now, my audience knows all about me and what I've been through, and what they don't know, I go into explicit details in my book. Now, that might not be true according to you about this woman that allegedly you slept with. You allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to just let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you make it now.
Okay, let me draw up.
WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You're gonna make some stuff.
Okay, Judge, you are
even alleged.
Okay,
now that's called defamation. All right, that's called defamation. When you did not allege that.
That same year.
Girl. So you see how Wendy can get, honey. She
Wendy
put people business out here and she don't even care. Calling from 111. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Gigi, I love you so much, but she said all men, not all black men. Stop spreading misinformation. That's very...
You know what? That is a troll. That's a troll. We know she ain't talking about no Asian ass men. We know she talking about black men. Press 1 if she's talking about Asian men. If she's talking about Chinese men. That is not her demographic. Her demographic is the brothers. Stop your bullshit, okay? She talking to our people, okay? You see how they try to start shit? Huh? Shit start us. But you know what? On that note, I'm going to go. On that goddamn note, listen here. All right, so I'm going to come back. Possibly I'm going to come out with another live soon. So please stay tuned. I love you guys, and I will see y'all sooner than later, okay? All right, and I thank you guys for commenting and everything, but I'm going to go and I'm going to come back. Not 816, I know you're a troll. I don't got time. See, y'all stress me out. You stress me out.